Welcome to the Level Up Podcast. Our goal is that by listening to our podcast, you will be inspired to level up. With the help of some amazing guests, we'll be inspired by some inspirational success stories and find out how you can level up your business, your life, and your relationship with yourself. Because I know that by leveling up and balancing these three aspects of your life, you can make a difference and impact the lives around you. Level Up Podcast will be a series of interviews featuring successful professionals who are making a mark and a difference in their lives and others. They will share their incredible stories of how they did it, so you can be inspired and learn from the very best.
Well, hello, Bertha Carmona with the Level Up Podcast. And today's topics are going to be so important because I feel like a lot of times in our world of business, in our world of real estate, entrepreneurs, we all have this self-doubt, a limited belief that it might take us longer to achieve those beautiful goals that we all have. And what is a self-doubt? Honestly, it's a limited belief that we have again believe in ourselves that we can accomplish certain things. I call it all the time the little voice in the back that is telling you, what if it doesn't work, what if it doesn't come the way you want it, what if it doesn't give you the results you're looking for. So that's a little voice that we all have, and in our business it prevents us so many times from taking opportunities, from taking a leap of faith that if I do it, it might work. And that's something that I wanted to talk about today because for me, something that has worked all the time is when I think about when I'm older, what would that look for me if I never took that chance? I have come to agree that the best way to overcome self-doubt is by trying things, by going and taking that action, by going after what you have in your mind to achieve your dreams, those ambitions that you probably when you were little had, and by the time you got to be older, you had so many people who told you no, you might not be able to accomplish them, you might not be able to get to them, that you believe and start doubting yourself, and you stop wanting to go after them, and you start getting comfortable sometimes with work, with life. And one of the things that I practice with my coaching clients, I'll say, what if 20 years from now you look back, what are the things that you will be regretting the most? And I guarantee you, this is because I close the door, I talk to so many people. They're going to regret all the time the opportunities they didn't take. They're going to regret not trying something, not doing something. So, again, I want to encourage you today. Every time you feel that little voice, every time you feel that doubt, that, oh my God, what if it doesn't work? I want you to remind yourself that you can do it if you at least give it a try. And if it doesn't work, and if for some reason you try go after 100%, gave your all, and things didn't come out the way you wanted, you can always go back to where you were. You can always go back to do the things you used to do. For work, for example, if an opportunity shows up and you're not sure about, at least give it a try. Because if you tried and it doesn't work, you can always go back. But if you don't try it, you're going to get to a point in your life that you're going to look back and say, why didn't I give myself a chance? Why didn't I try that? Why didn't I take that opportunity? Why didn't I open that business? Why didn't I go to that meeting? Why didn't I go into that trip? Why didn't I go? And see, it goes in every aspect of your life. I love to travel. And one of the things that motivate me the most is where can I go next? And I know people, unfortunately, in my circle, that so many times they will wish they can take a trip, but they always have the limitation that it's going to cost a lot of money. The what if, we use the savings, and then what else we're not going to have. You know what we take when we die out of all the things we have in this world? Nothing. So I encourage you today to please stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking negative and go after the dreams, go after your goals. Do not settle. Go for what you want. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you're going to look back and you're going to be so proud of yourself for trying new things, for going after your dreams, for taking action, for going and doing whatever it took for you to get the results. So hope this inspires you to go and stop listening to the negative voice in the back of your head that is telling that you can't do it. Something I always tell my coaching clients to. Us Hispanics, we always think, oh, I don't speak English. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. You know what? Stop thinking about that. Some of the most successful people don't even have education. So why are we limiting ourselves of not trying something? Entrepreneurs, 97% of the people that make it is because they took that first step of believing that it could work. So go out, do what you need to do, take the actions you need to take, believe in you because you have what it takes, you do know what you need to do, and you deserve it. Think about it. Your kids will be proud of you if you have kids. Your mom will be proud of you. So I encourage you to stop doubting and go do. Hope this helps you. Going back to the self doubt and how do we overcome, what are the strategies that you can use? What are the things that I've been able to utilize to be able to stay focused when I set up goals and when I have things that I want to accomplish in my life? That has helped me tremendously over the years. Some of the stuff I learned, some of the stuff I watched other people doing, and I really implement whatever worked for me. But some of the things that I typically do, it's always positive affirmations, meaning, Bertha, you're a great person. You're a good mom. You're a good wife. You're a good human. You're a good daughter. So when you start telling yourself positive things and find things that you feel comfortable with, one of the things that I have learned over the years too, it's don't just repeat an affirmation because it sounds good. Find those affirmations that really resonate with you. I will say, put your hands over your heart and think about this is me, Bertha. I know you're beautiful. You have a beautiful smile. You're a great mom. You're a great leader. You're a great sister. So think of all the things that you feel comfortable in your skin and said, this is me. And start telling you those things. You're beautiful. You're a child of God. You have so many things to be grateful. You're healthy. All those positive affirmations that you tell yourself are so important because it sets up your mind for the day. So I will encourage you guys, if you're having to work on this thing of constantly feeling like you're doubting yourself, you're hesitant, you're not sure about where to go, not sure what to do, I will say start with your positive affirmations. Find those affirmations that resonate with you, that are true to yourself. And don't repeat them just because somebody else says them. I always come up with my own every day. For example, I'll say 21 things that I'm grateful for. And I'll honestly tell you something. At the beginning, it was so difficult because I kept on thinking, what else can I be grateful for? Now I write them every morning. And the funny thing is, I go through the list so quickly. There's so many things that you can be grateful for. And you get in the mindset of being happy, being joyful, being okay with being alive, to have this one day to start all over again. So positive affirmations will prime your mind, will prime yourself to go out and have a good day, a good start of your day. Visualization. Visualize yourself. Some of the things I always do, I close my eyes and I said, what would it look like if I was on that beautiful vacation that I'm wanting to take? What would it be like if I have that beautiful house that I want to have? How would it feel to drive that car that I really want? The seats, the smell, and just close your eyes for a moment and visualize yourself being in that position. Because what's happening is you're creating on your mind the pictures, you're putting yourself in that state, and by you doing it and you're already rehearsing, what is that going to feel like when you have it? So the more you practice, the more you visualize, the more you start seeing yourself having those beautiful things that you want to have in life, the easier it's going to be for you to accomplish that and literally see it. Like there's so many things that I'm so grateful that I visualize and now are a reality. Like even just the car that I have, the house that I have, the lifestyle that I have, the vacations that I've been able to take. I saw them in my vision before I actually lived them. So I highly encourage you to start visualizing, close your eyes, and see yourself in that space, in that place, in that house, in the car, walking with your kids, doing whatever it is that motivates you. So visualization is huge for me. Something else that I do to again continuously work on self-doubt, it's setting up goals, but setting up, for example, the way I do it, I'll set up a goal 5 years down the road. Then I go and I do 3 years, and then I do 2 years, and then I do a year, and then I do 6 months, and then I do a month, and then I do a week, and then I do it by day. So what happens when you cut down those goals, you chunk it down, you make it, one day I'll do this, by the week I'll do that, by a month I'll do this, by 3 months I'll do this, by 6 months, setting up goals that even though you have a long-term goal, but setting up goals that are easy to achieve, meaning tomorrow, what am I going to do tomorrow? And if I can achieve those small goals that I set up myself for the day, most likely I'll be able to accomplish the goals for the week, and then for the month, and then for the quarter, and then for the year. So, again, strategies that I've been using, I'm going to recap quickly. Positive affirmations for you, visualization, seeing them, feeling it, having that emotion in yourself that, oh my God, this will feel so good if I had this house, if I had the car, if I have whatever it is that motivates you. Oh, that time with the family, whatever that is. Make sure that you are seeing it over there. You put yourself there before anything, and setting up those small goals, setting them up in a sense that you know you can accomplish them. And by accomplish that small goal, the bigger goal will automatically come. The results will automatically manifest and automatically show up for you. So please stay tuned. Those are the strategies that I typically use for me to, stay on top of my goals and keep focused and do not allow the self doubt take me down. So this will be something I will definitely encourage you to do. Some of the mentors that I've used that I had the opportunity to work on. I mean, there's so many of them, but I'll name a few. Bill Good was the first one when I was 19 years old. He made a change in my life forever. Jim Rome over the years with videos and stuff. Um, Tony Robbins, in a sense as well, has made a big difference in my life, how I see things. Again, Napoleon Hill for business is crazy how much I've learned and I apply from his books. Joe Dispenza recently has definitely make a huge impact on my life. And that's just some names that come up right now, but there's so many mentors and so many people that had helped me along the way, had helped me with the mindset and with the ability to now handle and overcome my self-doubt. Every time I feel like I'm going into the little negative things, I popped out and I said, no, you got this. You have what it takes. And you're going to make it through. And when everything challenges show up in my way, that's the first thing I always do. Okay, what can I do to try to get myself out of this? How quickly am I going to come out of this? If I'm thinking negative, if I'm doubting myself on something, how quickly can I come out of it? So I encourage you to do this. This is an amazing way of just keep going. So something that I also wanted to do that I typically had implement over the years and has helped me tremendously is having a daily routine. Remember how I said set up your goals by day, by week, by month? So something I do daily that has really, again, had made a difference on how I stay focused and how do I not allow negative things come my way, even when things are not going the way I want them to, is by staying consistent with the things that I do every single day. So I run through them really quick because I feel like we all need some guidance. And again, take whatever applies to you, take whatever it feels right for you, because at the end, you know better than anyone else what's good for you. So this is what's good for me right now and what I've been doing and I've been practicing, and it helps me like you cannot even believe. Like I feel so happy every single day when I get done with these things that I'm going to share with you. So my morning typically starts around 4:30, 5 in the morning, but typically 4:30 is the time that I'm up and my body is ready to go. So funny that I used to have to wait for the alarm. Now I wake up before my alarm goes on, which is amazing. I always have to turn it off once I'm already awake. So the first thing I do, again, this is what works for me. I do meditation. For some of you, it'll be praying. For some of you, will be just closing your eyes and being on the present moment. For me, meditation, I do from an hour to 30, 20 minutes of meditation, depending on my day, but most of the times it's about an hour. So an hour meditation gets me to the state of just being calm, being present, just put myself into that space where I feel really, really, really centered. I feel into my body. I feel myself. I start, calming all of this and just listening into my meditations. It makes me feel so amazingly calm and just ready. Like I can't even explain the feeling, but it's just something that I do for myself every morning, and it gets me so excited to start my day. So my meditation an hour. From there, I go to journaling. I journal every single day. So whoever and whatever you feel that you need to journal. For me, I do things that I'm grateful for. I do things that make me happy. I put my goals in terms of what income I'm trying to make for this year, for this month, whatever that is. Write it. Always put it on I am, because that tells you it's in the present moment instead of saying I will or I will have, because if you put it out there, it means you don't have it. So I learned that you have to speak it on the present. So you say, I am making this amount of money. I am having this success. I am having this business. I am having. So it's in the I am, meaning in the present moment. You already have it. Write it as if you already have it. And then my affirmations. Again, I write more than 10 affirmations every single day. In the way I write it, obviously, again, in the I am present, like I am beautiful, I am amazing, I'm a great mom, I'm a great leader, I am a great sister, I am a great daughter. And so all of these things, whatever fits, feels right for you. I'm aligned. I'm in perfect alignment today. I am healthy. I have a great heart, whatever that is. So please tap into yourself and say, okay, what feels good for me to say as an affirmation that it will resonate with me. So I encourage you to do that. Again, another thing I typically do will be go for a walk, because it's so important that we do some physical movement. For me, getting out of the house, I walk about 25 minutes, and just getting myself out of the house. I clear my mind. I typically have a little AirPod. I'm listening to a podcast. I'm listening to something. I'm walking and just getting some exercise done for my body. I've lost weight over the last few years because I'm constantly doing this physical activity. I go to the gym. I do whatever it takes to get my body moving. And from there, I get back. By this time, it's already like 7:30 in the morning, and I'm ready to tackle my day. So your morning routine, if you can, if I can give you one piece of advice, is start working on that, because it will set you up for your day, and it'll make you feel accomplished. Because once you start checking things off your list, meaning I did the meditation, I did the journal, I did my walking, now I'm ready to start my day, take a shower, get ready, go to the office, start working, but you got the stuff done for you, which is, again, for me, that's what it is. Coming back to it, it's giving myself that time, allowing myself to have time for me before I start giving it to others. Something I've learned through my coaches is you cannot give from an empty cup. And it is so true. A lot of times we're doing so many things for everybody else, for the kids, for the family, for the business, but you don't take care of you. So I will say, if there's one thing you can do and start practicing immediately, will be giving yourself some time to, again, be with yourself, dedicate some time to whatever that looks for you, whether it's praying, meditation, just listening to some calm music, do some yoga if that resonates with you. Do the journaling, write down some goals every single day, what you're looking to accomplish. Telling yourself how good you are makes you feel amazing. And again, it has to be affirmations that resonate with you. Don't just repeat what everybody else, because that's their affirmations. You start coming up with the ones that resonate with you. So, again, those are the things that I would recommend you do. And always remember that no one else better than you knows what's good for you. As I close this podcast today, one of the things that I would like to emphasize on today is start believing more in you. We've been told so many times by people, by our parents sometimes, by our teachers sometimes, oh, you're not going to do well on that. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's not for you. You shouldn't try that. Um, I believe that we all have a purpose in this life. And the sooner you're able to find what is your purpose, you will feel so amazing. Because in times like this, when there's so many people that are lost, they're just going through the motions, they're going through jobs, they're just working because they have to pay their bills, they're just working because they need to again, put food in the table. And again, don't get me wrong, we all have to do that somehow, some way. But what if you can do something that really fulfills your heart? You make money doing it and you're making a difference in other people's lives. There's so many industries, there's so many businesses out there where you can make a difference in other people's life and you can make a lot of money and you can be very successful. And the biggest thing that holds you back, it's no one else but yourself. By doubting that you can accomplish, by you not thinking that you're worth of having it. There was a person that I met that I will not say their name, but it made me realize how much sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. When the opportunity came and we talked about business and money, this person expressed that she feels bad making a lot of money and she feels bad having a lot of success. And then we started talking about the family, and the minute we talked about family, it was a switch, like automatically. I said, would you want your kid to not have success? Will you want your daughter, your son, to not be successful? So as a parent, what do we want? We want our kids to have their best life. We want our kids to be their best they can be. And it starts with us. We can make the difference in our kids' lives by example, by showing them that we have the courage to go out and do what it needs to be done. Take the leap of faith of going opening up that business. Take the leap of faith and enrolling yourself in that course that you're looking to do. Because if you do it for your kids, they get to see you succeed. Not only you're going to motivate them, but you're also going to show them the way. Because a lot of times that's what we need. There is so much need of role models for our kids. There's so much need role models in our community. There's so much need of role models for those women out there that don't believe that they deserve to have more, that they don't believe that, they can accomplish things big in this lifetime. You have what it takes. You were born. God wants you to be here, and God wants you to have a good life. And all you need to do is have a little more faith in you. I see the potential in so many people every single day through my coaching program. And all the things that I've always tried to do is encourage them just a little bit, push them out of their comfort zone and say, hey, give it a try. Go try it. What if? What if it works? What if you get the results? What if you have the house? What if you can have the car? What if you can have the vacation? And if you have kids, find your why, because without a why, you're going to be lost and you're going to be trying different things and you're not going to know where to go. For me, it's always been my kids. That's my compass. That's what I go to every time I feel a little doubt. And obviously my parents. I want to make my parents proud. They did a lot for me. And I feel the only way I can pay them back is by me being successful. And I know I'm leading the way for my kids too. They see success as attainable. They see it as an opportunity. So please do something for yourself today. Believe in yourself. You have what it takes. You got this. Whatever that dream is, go after. Don't hold back. Have an amazing time. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Level Up Podcast. You can subscribe to the show on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere else podcasts are found, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, you can leave a 5-star review on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Until next time, we hope you level up.